Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5 on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here. Some of our top headlines for today: a death at the Madison County Detention Center sparks an investigation. We've got those details, plus an update from the Berea City Commission meeting, and a murder in Pulaski County lands one man in jail. All that plus more news, local sports, and of course, we've got your weekend weather all coming up here today, along with the Weekender Report live at 5. But today, our big story of the day: a Clark County woman died overnight in the Madison County Detention Center. 46-year-old Tanya Spalding of Winchester was found unresponsive in her cell a little before 2 a.m. this morning. Spalding was apprehended Tuesday at a home on Kank McWilliams Road in Eubank. She was then taken into custody for multiple warrants out of Madison County. The Madison County coroner, Jimmy Cornelison, says her body has been sent to Frankfort for an autopsy as well as a toxicology report. Kentucky State Police are investigating. This is an ongoing investigation. We'll let you know more when we find out here at WBONTV.com. Well, building projects in Berea are progressing rapidly. That's according to recent updates from the city officials. Brian Reed, Assistant Code and Planning Administrator, shared developments with the Berea City Council, highlighting various ongoing and proposed initiatives. One notable project involves the demolition of the former Holiday Motel near Cracker Barrel, with plans for a new Starbucks and additional shops on the property. Additionally, construction of a 4-story Berea College Information Technology building is underway, along with expansions at Motor Wheel and the significant renovation at Hitachi. The council is also reviewing plans to replace the Edwards building at Berea College with a 3-story residential hall. Residential development is also on the rise, with construction beginning on 58 new homes in the Stony Creek subdivision and plans for a 112-unit apartment complex. Furthermore, a preliminary plat for 102 single-family homes is currently under review. The demand for housing in Berea remains high, with occupancy rates at Harvest Commons near exit 77 reaching 60 to 70%. The townhomes on Oak Street have also entered into the construction phase. Another business, the council discussed an ordinance for an amended mid-year budget for fiscal year 23-24. Mayor Bruce Fraley commended City Administrator Rose Beverly, Finance Director Susan Helton, and department heads for their diligent budget efforts, noting a conservative fiscal approach across departments. The council also welcomed Amanda Dube to the Habitat Humanity, who expressed interest in forming a partnership with the city to provide affordable housing in Berea. Mayor Fraley announced the appointment of Leisha Hayes to the Madison County EMS Board and discussed future infrastructure plans, including an extension of shared use path on Ellipse Street. The next Berea City Council meeting is scheduled for March the 5th, and of course we'll have all the details after that meeting. Well, it's the halfway point of the current legislative session in Frankfort, and they've passed. Both Keith West and Charles Baglin have been providing updates on everything happening. There have been laws affecting moms, teachers, kids who have been adopted, medication, and more have come across the Senate floor. And today, both of our reporters have more updates from the Capitol.
Being collaborators, not competitors. This is a legislative update. Advances in aerospace, medicine, and economics are all rooted in research. Senate Bill 1, presented before the Senate Education Committee, seeks to integrate research in Kentucky to produce life-changing results. The measure would establish an endowed fund that would support collaborative research opportunities among Kentucky's public universities. Funds would consist of state appropriations, federal dollars, and private donations for the 5 consortium accounts. The Kentucky Spinal Cord and Head Injury Research Trust would be one of those initial 5. Senate President Robert Stivers sponsors the bill.
We have funded the Markey Cancer Center, and it is bringing hope to people who have cancer, that don't have to leave this state to go to an MD Anderson, a Sloan Kettering, a Cleveland Clinic, or a Mayo. Why can we not create the dynamics that other states have done? That's the hope of this bill.
Senate Bill 1 passed unanimously from committee and is now en route to the Senate floor. Reporting from the state capitol in Frankfort, I'm Charles Baglin.
The State House of Representatives took up the issue of who can qualify for SNAP benefits or food stamps in the Commonwealth. House Bill 367 would apply income and asset tests along with certain work requirements. The bill would require households to meet certain federal limits, such as a limit of $2,750 in assets and a gross income limit of 130% of the federal poverty level. The sponsor of the measure, Representative Wade Williams of House District 4 in Hopkins County, said the bill is designed to close benefit loopholes and to get Kentuckians back to work.
One of the obvious hindrances to getting people back in the workforce is the expansion of government benefits. You see, our state government uses loopholes that hinder our economy and the very people that it serves.
Opponents of the bill say House Bill 367 would lead to thousands of Kentuckians losing food assistance. During a long debate on the House floor, State Representative Sarah Stalker of Louisville questioned just how poor Kentuckians need to be for food benefits.
I want to know how poor do you have to be in Kentucky to be worthy of food? That is the question of the day. We're talking about a basic need and a right.
Once members had their say of the proposed legislation, House Bill 367 passed in the House and now heads to the Senate for consideration. Reporting from the state capitol in Frankfort, I'm Keith West.
Thanks, Keith and Charles, for that update. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Do you want to know what the weekend looks like? Well, we've got meteorologist Todd in the Weather Center. He's going to let us know all about all the details. That's coming up next.
Tis the season for sickness. Protect yourself and those around you with vaccinations at the Harness Health Pharmacies, powered by Mercy Health. Mercy Health Pharmacies offer vaccines for influenza, COVID-19, pneumonia, and RSV. Most vaccines are covered by the insurance, and in case they are not, Harness Health Pharmacy also partners with the primary care clinics for patients that are required by insurance to receive their vaccines there. Stop by the Harness Health Pharmacy in Irvin, located next to the Mercy Health Irvin Primary Care.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Welcome back to Live at 5. It is almost the weekend. We are almost there. We've got Todd in the Weather Center to give you a look at what the weather is going to bring for Saturday and Sunday.
Thanks, Gwendolyn. Yeah, we're going to have a cool front sweeping through tonight and tomorrow. What this is going to do is bring us a chance for some rain and snow around midday tomorrow. Just a few hours of that and maybe even a minor coating of snow, but it will be colder tomorrow, no question, 38, and then some milder sunshine returns on Sunday at 57. So that'll be the pick day of the weekend, but the winds are going to be picking up a little more on Sunday. But look what happens next week. It will get very windy. In fact, Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe some 40-mile-an-hour winds. That'll come with some warmer weather, possibly even some thunderstorms, which we'll have to keep an eye on as a much more potent storm system looks to develop at that point. So tonight, maybe a couple of sprinkles, but tomorrow, a few hours of that midday light rain and snow chance. And as I mentioned, some sunshine on Sunday. So the roads were a little bit wet this morning thanks to that rain we picked up yesterday. Of course, with that sunshine, the roads drying out. Again, we watched that frontal boundary off to the north. That will bring us some isolated, very light sprinkles here overnight, early tomorrow morning. Nothing major. Again, this is going to be for the overnight time period, just a couple of light showers. What we are going to watch for, again, is that midday rain and snow chance, which could drop maybe a coating of snow. You'll notice that mainly on the grassy surfaces. Watch out for some of the on and off ramps tomorrow, as that could be a little bit on the slippery side. But tomorrow morning, we're going to be down to the upper 30s and lower 40s. Again, trying to mix in with a little bit of snow at times, especially around that midday time period. Again, if it does come down quickly, that's where we could get some minor coatings on some of the elevated surfaces. But daytime highs not very warm. In fact, will be a good 10 to 15 degrees below average. But warm sunshine returns on Sunday, popping up close to that 60-degree mark. Early March is looking very mild as well. And Gwendolyn, we're going to watch that bigger storm next week.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, a new dog park in Richmond has been dedicated to honor a Richmond woman murdered in her home. On February the 22nd of 22, Jordan Morgan's life was tragically cut short in a home invasion, leaving behind a void in the hearts of those who knew her. Yet her vibrant spirit and her memories she left behind continue to echo in the lives of her loved ones. Recently, a heartfelt tribute was paid to Jordan's legacy as a dog park was dedicated in her honor. Nestled just behind the Berkshire Hathaway Home Service Foster Realtors in Richmond, the newly inaugurated dog park stands as a testament to Jordan's deep affection for her furry companions. Jordan's father, Wesley Morgan, expressed gratitude for the outpouring of support from the community during the difficult time. The dog park serves as more than just a physical space. It embodies Jordan's unwavering passion for her dogs. Good story there. Well, a man is charged with murder following an altercation that resulted in the shooting death of his wife in Pulaski County. On Wednesday, around 8:30 a.m., the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office received a report of two people unresponsive on North Highway 27. According to the 911 caller, Doris S. Brock, 67, did not report to work as expected. Upon investigation, the caller discovered Doris and her husband, James L. Brock, 78, both unresponsive. When authorities arrived, Doris was pronounced dead at the scene, but the Pulaski County Coroner's Office, her body was sent to the Kentucky Medical Examiner's Office for further examination. James, however, was found to be breathing and was transported to a local hospital for a suspected drug overdose treatment. Following the investigation, authorities determined that Doris was fatally shot inside the couple's living room. It's believed that James shot Doris following an argument. As a result, a warrant was issued for James L. Brock and charges of murder of Doris Brock. He was apprehended at the hospital. The investigation is being conducted by the Kentucky State Police. Well, Senator Jared Carpenter has been honored with the 2024 Housing Hero Award by the Home Builders Association of Kentucky in recognition of his outstanding leadership, particularly in advocating for Senate Bill 54 during the 2023 regular session. SB 54, a landmark piece of legislation, mandates that recipients of the Kentucky Educational Excellence Scholarship, or KEYS, can utilize their scholarship funds at proprietary schools, provided that these programs align with one of Kentucky's top 5 high-demand workforce sectors. To qualify for KEYS funds at a proprietary school, students must enroll in programs designated as high demand by the Workforce Innovation Board. Such programs encompass a wide range of industries, including nursing, welding, advanced manufacturing, advanced business technology, construction, healthcare, transportation, and agriculture. Moreover, the bill has clarified that students remain eligible to earn KEYS funds if they attend accredited out-of-state high schools or Department of Defense schools due to a parent's or guardian's military transfer outside of Kentucky, provided that the student earned the KEYS base amount of the KEYS high school before that transfer. Congratulations there to Senator Jared Carpenter. With that, we're going to take another quick break. We've got Dawson up next with your sports report right here live at 5.
The Kentucky Music Hall of Fame is home of legends and rising stars. See the best of the bluegrass as they showcase their musical talent on Live at the Hall. Each month's show will feature performances and interviews with new and exciting Kentucky musicians. Watch Live at the Hall Sunday nights from 6 to 6:30 on WBON Channel 9.1 and streaming on WBON Roku, Facebook, and YouTube channels. Check your local cable provider for listings. Live at the Hall is brought to you by Rockcastle Tourism, Team Kentucky, Marcellus Farm to Fork, and Lone Star Farm and Home.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Micah Watkins, Samantha Burford, and Dawson Rule as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. I've been doing repair work for over 3 decades. Not only do we carry a large supply of Kentucky agate, we also have several lines of natural gemstones. We carry everything from small diamond earrings to large 3.5 carat studs. We have pearl necklaces and pearl earrings. We carry a large supply of gold hoops. 108 East Main Street in downtown Richmond, Kentucky. We're nationally known, we're locally owned.
Transparency is what separates Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration apart from the rest. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and are here to serve all over Central Kentucky. Their team of experts will help you break down the cost of a new roof or repair and help you make the most informed decision possible. From wind and hail, fire and smoke damage, residential or commercial, Kentucky Roofs and Restoration can do it all. Like them on Facebook to learn more or call 859-200-5065.
Dawson Rule is in the studio to show Model versus Berea highlights from that great game we had streamed last night and looks ahead at tonight's final regular season basketball games. Here's Dawson.
Friday is going to be the last day of games for the local basketball teams at the high school level for this regular season. Before getting to tonight's final games, some big things happened last night locally. First, the Madison Southern boys basketball team finally got a signature win for the season by beating a top 10 team in the state in Bryan Station down in Berea 83-76. Guard Case Nabi made history in the win by setting the all-time assist record at the school with 747 for Madison Southern, while also breaking the single-season assist record with 248. Jay Rose also had a huge game with 39 points, leading the Eagles to victory in this Big 11th region matchup. This was a key win for Southern to end their regular season with 20 wins total. The team will now prepare to play Berea's boys on Tuesday in the first round of the 44th District Tournament. Also on the boys' side, Berea and Model played in Richmond last night, and it was a thriller of a game. Berea ended up pulling out the win, 66-60, and I was on the call last night for this great matchup, so here are just some of the many great highlights.
Landon Mayo, spot up three again, the 8th grader.
Feed the kid the ball because he's draining them right now.
Bit of a comeback, still down 2 though, and bad turnover there, and Mills ties it up. Ball and almost turned it over, gets it to Leighton Coleman who lays it up and in. 1-point game, folks. Model is coming back. Came up with, Parkhurst came up with it. Feeds it to Coleman, layup for the lead. Got it! Leighton Coleman gives the Patriots a 1-point lead. Blevins pump fakes, goes baseline to Bannerman, fouled and one. Jackson Little, all the way, tough layup, got it to fall. 2-point game. How about Jackson Little, the senior? Set. Brewer, open look from 3. Got it!
Drained it.
Still plenty of time, though. And Mayo for 3. He'll respond. Brewer, another 3 over Parkhurst. Got it to fall. Liam Brewer from Berea stepping up, the sophomore. Again with it, Leighton. Mayo, spot up 3. The 8th grader again. Give him his credit, Landon Mayo. 1-point game. Puckett double team, throws it in the corner to Brewer. 3, will he respond? Yes! Brewer, another 3.
Some young bucks in Liam Brewer for Berea and Landon Mayo for Model showed out for their respective teams. Now Model's girls played last night and they won a great game on the road at Southern High School, 49-48 with a game-winning shot. Riley Hunt had that last-second shot and 28 total team points while also leading the team with 8 rebounds. Tonight the team hosts Iroquois High down here in Richmond at home to close out their regular season. Speaking of final regular season games, teams all over the area have them tonight. Berea's girls host a really good Montgomery County team, Berea's boys travel to play Dunbar, and Madison Southern's girls host Bell County. In the Sports Crew's final regular season stream, though, we'll go over to Madison Central's boys senior night game as they host 4th-ranked Covington Catholic tonight at 7:30, so make sure you tune in. That's going to be all for today. Remember to get out to EKU's Men's Senior Day tomorrow at 1 o'clock against Central Arkansas, and then stick around at 4 for the women's game against Bellarmine. This is Dawson Rule with Madison County's Sports Report.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports report. We're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. It is now time for the Weekend Report. Coming up right for this.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
Heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
For years, Richmond residents have been searching for a heating and air company that can do it all. That search is now over. Don't let the name fool you. Fayette Heating and Air serves all over Central Kentucky for both commercial and residential customers. With Fayette Heating and Air, they promise that no matter the issue, no matter the time, you can expect award-winning heating repairs the first time, every time. Visit FayetteHeating.com to learn about special financing and how to sign up for the Comfy Club. With Fayette Heating and Air, complete home solutions.
If it won't go down,
call Mr. Reuter, the best in town.
What do I do now?
Call Mr. Reuter, the best plumber in town. Mr. Reuter is Central Kentucky's affordable and reliable plumber. Right now, get any drain in your home clean for only $89. Call 859-253-CLOG. That's 859-253-CLOG. So if you've got a problem that won't go down, call Mr. Reuter. He's the best plumber in town. He'll clean any drain in your home for only $89.
Now I know who to call.
Call Mr. Reuter.
Bye-bye, poop. Well, you know what they say, another Weekender report. WBON TV's Samantha Burford is here once again to make sure your weekend is anything but boring. In 1920s themed dinner, nature meditation, elegant tea time, it's all here in this week's Weekender report.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Weekender Report for the weekend of February 23rd through the 25th. I'm Samantha Burford, and let's get this weekend started. All right, get in your car right now. Head over to Whitehall State Historic Site for a Clay family wedding Valentine's tea. It's on Friday night, February 23rd from 6 to 8 p.m. You'll learn about the marriage of Cassius Clay of Whitehall and Mary Jane Warfield in 1833 and try traditional wedding food. You can grab your tickets on etix.com. All right, it's not too late to attend tonight's Ricky Mann in concert at the Richmond Area Arts Council. Mann is a multi-instrumentalist, and his influences include a wide array of groups and artists, including The Temptations, The Beatles, The Eagles, Chicago, Merle Haggard, and Earth, Wind & Fire. All right, like I said, this event is happening tonight, Friday night, February 23rd at 7:30 p.m. at 399 West Water Street in downtown Richmond. Tickets are $10 at the door. On Saturday, starting at 11 a.m., there's a nature wellness program about mindfulness and meditation in nature. By meditating in nature, we can welcome a feeling of peace and well-being. It's reducing our blood pressure and a greater connection to the earth and ourselves. You'll sleep better and exposure to fresh air, and there's so much more benefits. There is no experience required to attend, and you are welcome to bring a yoga mat, a blanket, pillows, a towel, or water. You will be meeting at 2196 Kentucky River Road in Richmond at the Kentucky River Field School. The Berea Arts Council is hosting their return of Stepping Out for Art 2024 on February 24th at Churchill's in Berea, Kentucky. This year's attire will be going back to the roaring 20s, so flapper attire is encouraged. So spend the evening with the Berea Arts Council raising money to continue their mission to provide free and low-cost arts experiences for everyone. You can purchase tickets online and find all the items available in the art auction. Check out BereaArtsCouncil.org. Watch our Weekender Report on WBON TV to find out all the events happening in Madison and all the surrounding counties. All right, make sure to send us your event each week so that we can share your fun activities with the thousands of WBON TV viewers. Thanks for watching this Weekender Report for the weekend of February 23rd. I'm Samantha Burford.
Well, thanks, Samantha, for that Weekender Report. Postseason basketball is here starting on Monday. Wallingford Media Group will have live coverage of both the 44th and the 56th District tournaments. Catch all the exciting action of the Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration 44th District Tournament on WBON TV Channel 9, streaming on our Facebook page and YouTube channel, and listen live on 106.7 The Pinnacle. The Tanner Dodge 56th District Tournament featuring Estill, Lee, Owsley, and Powell counties will be be live on V99.3 WIRV and 100.7 The Coyote. We'll have more info on that on Monday's newscast. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you right back here Monday live at 5.